Hey folks, and welcome back to Pattaya. You know, the number one thing everybody asks me now when I see him is, hey, how's V doing? Well, she's really doing a little bit better. She has decided to stay up country with her family for a little bit longer. She's up there working on about her fourth day up country, visiting with her family and her mother, so she's having a great time. But meanwhile, back here in Pattaya, I thought it would be a good opportunity to go for a little ride, the first ride of the year, in fact. And, well, this is the end of the ride. We had quite a day. Let's go back to the beginning and see how it all unfolded. We did encounter some almost unbelievable weather for this time of year.
All right, so it's a Wednesday. It's a little bit cloudy, but I'm going for a ride. I've got a couple guys with me. V is still up at her mother's house, having a good visit with her family. She doesn't have chemo this week. It's an off week for chemo, so I think she wants to have a nice visit with her family, and that's fine. So it gives me an opportunity to hit the road. January, historically, I think is the best riding month here. Even though it's cloudy today, maybe keep it a little bit cooler. So we got Tim over here on his Versus, almost the same as my bike, just a couple years older. And we got Eric. Now he's got a brand new CB500X. I was with him 2 days ago when he bought it. So take a quick look at that. He bought it from Honda Big Wing. I'll tell you how much he paid for it. Bargain price. Great, just all around general touring bike. In fact, probably one of the most popular in Thailand. Anyway, we're gonna hit the road. We've got some distance to cover. We'll stop along the way. I'll show you what we do.
So that's right. Now, Eric, he's been looking to hit the road. He's been itching to have a touring bike here. For the maybe past 2 weeks, he's been going around kicking tires, and he finally saw this at Honda Big Wing, a Honda CB500X, and he kind of put a deposit down, did all the paperwork and everything. Today, he's just going to pick it up. He had to get a residency certificate, a couple little things, but all that notwithstanding, of course, the payment. Now, he paid, I believe, exactly about 6,000 US dollars. Came out to 210,000 baht. And he even got a free USB power charger. So I guess the only thing left to do is ride it. And that's exactly what we're going to do.
All right, first stop, just a little cup of coffee, breakfast nosh at the Wee Story Cafe. We're clear, we're all on the other side of 36, so a little bit far out here, but nice place. They've got a little blueberry cake that I really like, and a drink that I really like as well. They also got an apartment building out here. Not really sure what the deal is with that. Maybe the cafe is just for the people that live in the apartment, or I don't know. You never know what you find. Anyway, we'll go in, I'll show you what it's going to be. We're all parked up. Apparently they're closed today. I don't know, it's a Wednesday. Who closes on Wednesday? I was just here the other day, at the same time of morning. Anyway, we'll find somewhere else to get something.
Hey, Google Maps says they were open, but in reality they're closed. Speaking of maps, I'll leave map links to all the locations we visit today in the description below.
All right, so the cafe was closed. We just stopped here at Amazon because beyond here it's mostly countryside. So we'll have to forego the cool little cafe. But we got the orange juice and I don't know, whatever these things are. Oh. They're filled. It's almost like little, I don't know, almost like, tastes like pumpkin pie inside these pieces of dough. Oh, look at that. You never know what you'll find. 50 bucks.
Maybe some kind of sweet potato concoction in there, not sure, but really pretty good.
made it down to the beach. We're in Rayong. We're at Myrumpung Beach. We've been here before, one of my favorite places to come and see my buddy across the street at the Sun Moon Bar. I thought we'd just stop off here at the beach, give the guys a look at that. Beautiful day here. So we were about an hour and 15 minutes through a very circuitous route here. We took all the back roads, not the highway. So they enjoyed that. An uneventful ride. They're doing very well. Wow, look at this. Very nice. Nobody on the beach today. Very heavy on the weekends, though. Weekends, that's when everybody comes here. Crowds from Bangkok. In that regards, it's like all the other coastal beaches, Bang Sen, Jom Tien. You get the big influx of Thai domestic tourists from Bangkok during the weekends, especially during the holidays. My buddy here told me it was Ram New Year's down here. He said the whole beach was full. And as you can see now, there's nobody on the beach. Or very little. So from the beach here, we're only about 20 minutes up into the hills to go up into the hills. And there's a couple nice cafes there. I hope we don't run into the same problem we did today with one of them this morning, with one of them being closed. But either way, both of them aren't going to be closed. Nice little cafes, but they're up there in the rolling hills, kind of the foothills as you get up into the mountain up there. We're at the Mountain Hill Cafe. Now, the first one I wanted to go to, just around the corner from here, I'll show you. It's called the V Cafe. Closed. So, happened twice to us today. Anyway, flexibility is the number one thing. But this is a nice place. It's a botanical garden. All different species of trees that they're not young. Some of them are very established. They look like they're 20, 30-year-old trees here. But a little lake, a little pond, whatever you call it, with carp, full of carp. Everywhere you look, there's big carp in there. And we ordered up some nosh. So the beach was our turnaround point. We came up here to the hills, a little bit cooler up here, and a nice ride. We'll find out how the guys are liking the ride. So how are you liking the ride so far, Tim?
Extremely enjoyable.
Extremely enjoyable. The guys are doing good. They're always, I look behind my mirror, they're always there. They keep up, so no problem. And the other one, he's enjoying it so much, he's over there taking his video and selfies for Facebook. He just went over the 100-kilometer mark, because he had 30 when we left this morning. 32 or something like that, because he just bought it, I showed you. Anyway, we'll get something to eat, and I'll show you what it's going to be. I've eaten here before, and the portions are kind of small. But anyway, can always stop for more later.
So yeah, kind of a light fare and, I don't know, kind of healthy-ish type menu. A lot of salads, everything with a lot of vegetables and fruit and things like that. But we had a very nice table here to sit under the shade of the giant bamboo. I really like that. I really love that giant bamboo. Not sure why. But the food came. Well, of course, there's drink, coffee, tea, everything you want there, the hot and the cold. We had all that. Our food came. I had the nacho salad, as did one of the other riders. But that was all well and fine, and we were enjoying it. Until this happened.
Driest month of the year, and it's pouring down rain. I'll try to see if I can get under this banana leaf. Oh, we just finished lunch. It was a good lunch, and it's pouring down rain. We're looking for cover. We might have to go inside. Might have to run for it. This is a real downpour for January. I don't know that I've ever seen a downpour in January like this here. But there's mountains all around us. We're up in the hills, and there's mountains all around us. And I think some way the moisture comes across from the mountain. It kind of dumps it on the one side of the mountain or whatever it is. That's us right now.
Wouldn't you know, I haven't seen rain in, at least the last month or so. And then the day I decide to get a little group together and go for a ride, it pours down. But we enjoyed some orange cake while we waited.
We had about an hour and 15-minute rain delay. So we're a little bit behind. Anyway, our last destination, we're going to end up outside of Pattaya. We've been there before. Still drizzling a little bit. We had quite a downpour. Unbelievable. Well, we made it up to our final stop, the Tiger House Resort in Hoi Ai. We're not quite to Pattaya yet, but that was our final stop. So, the whole way up,
We were in and out of the rain, sometimes just drizzle, sometimes some heavy rain, and sometimes nothing. Very weird, very weird. But we get back into the greater Pattaya area, high and dry. We dry it out for the last, I don't know, 10 minutes maybe. Now I did change out of my wet riding stuff and into normal shorts and a festive shirt. But I didn't bring flip-flops or anything, so I'm barefooted. But that's not too bad. That's livable. How was the ride?
Wet.
Wet?
It was good. It was good.
It was only wet the last part.
Yeah, well, just the only... I don't even mind riding in the rain. I've ridden in rain for years. I just don't like riding new tires in the rain. But they did good. We burned them in 100 kilometers before.
So how many kilometers on the bike now?
Just over 200.
$6,000, brand new bike.
Yeah.
He's all set to go. He wants to go to Chiang Mai.
Yeah, great time.
Have a good time.
Yeah, I'm going...
Actually wanted to go to Chiang Mai this January, but with everything going on, I got to kind of limit myself to some just little local rides. Good times?
Wonderful.
And what's that?
Gin and tonic. Yummy. Yummy.
Already got the gin and tonic out. All right, we'll just end the ride right here. But we had a good time, about a little under 200 kilometers. But we got to see a little bit of everything: some jungle, some beach, some highway, some cities, some small towns. So, and now we're back here at a lovely resort for a little refreshment. And maybe even a dip in the pool. I think we got wet on the ride, but we still might take a dip in the pool anyway. So there you go. I'd mapped it out. I think about 175 kilometers. That's what it was supposed to be. But I will put all the links to the places we stopped along the way in order for you to follow along if you so choose. Even got a little French fries there. How do you like that? So we've been to the Tiger House Resort here. It was a nice finishing place. I think if weather would have been different and it would have been a hot sunny day like you'd expect this time of year, we definitely maybe would have went in the pool, put it that way. But this dog, I thought this puppy was so cute. I think she was going to throw the puppy in the pool for a swim, but that didn't happen. I think the puppy could have swam, though. But anyway, we had a good time. First ride of the year. Supposed to be a dry one, but it was a wet one. We'll see what future rides hold. V is having a good time up country. I talk to her all the time. She was even doing a little fishing the last time I talked to her with her brother. So maybe we'll check in on her, see how she's doing next time. But for this one, I've got to go ahead and leave it off right here. And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.